Hi there, welcome to Level Up with Good XP. Now we all know as gamers, I know, you fellow gamer, you know, there are things that we need to do to level up our characters, gain new abilities, new skills, and in order to do that we need to earn some XP, we need to do stuff, and then the game rewards us with some XP experience points. So theoretically there are bad XP points and there are good XP points. This is one of them. These streams. What we have here are good XP points. Yeah, exactly. And we are gaining experience on game development. Don't you agree? Well, regardless, here we are, another day, and in the evening, last night I mean, it dawned upon me that there is a very simple solution to what I want to achieve. So let me start with that. Let me show you first how it looks like now. The problem is I was trying to solve this camera rotation on the four corners of the world, and look how smooth it is now. Look at that, very cool. And it was fairly simple. The amount of code I deleted is, I mean, incredible. So the only thing we needed was this line, and it solved everything, because the way I structured this, and I can see the strength of this like deep nested structure for the camera. There are multiple pivot points that you can rotate around, and that is a very strong foundation. Yeah. I was trying to, so the way it is we have this node that is attaching to the player itself, and the way it is situated at the moment is its transform is 0. When it is attached to the player, that is also 0. And then this node has a pivot which is set to a distance where we put the camera. So the transform information held by this node. This is where we put the camera. So then it has some transform information, and then the camera attached itself has 0, has always the 0 transform relative to the camera target. That is fine. And then, like the last 2-3 attempts, I was trying to apply transformation to camera target to move it around the scene so that it would rotate. But the solution was much easier. I needed to rotate just this one, and when this rotates, the root node, when root node rotated, everything under it also rotates. So it is just this line of code. It just rotates as we have a target position here, which is calculated based on the movement. We have a target rotation angle that is changed when user clicks something. And now since this is a very simple thing, we can immediately add another input, let's say to E, and it would be rotate counterclockwise, right? And if we add this thing and if we put E to it, what happens then? It gives us, we can just copy this and put it here, and then this will be counterclockwise, right? And then instead of minus, we would add 90° to the current rotation, and then this would take care of it. So let's go check it out. So when I want to rotate clockwise, and I can rotate counterclockwise. Simple as that. And look at how much code I have deleted to achieve that. Like here, I had all these code written, all these predefined positions, things like that, and like I had to do all these calculations. They're all gone now. You see how much code I have deleted? It is very simple now, which is great. I like when I find this you know, good solutions, good explanations. Exactly. So this is very cool. I think that is something I can put to ease for now. The way I see it, we have a very nice camera and player movement. One thing I want to do is later I want to have more active camera, like the camera direction. It should be very dynamic. The players should feel that there's an action and you are always witnessing the action, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is broken, so let's fix that. I think instead of the camera flow, we need to change the camera size here, and let's see how does it look. Yes, okay, it is working. With the mouse wheel I can zoom in and zoom out, but there should be a limit. I think we should have a limit, because zooming in uncontrollably or zooming out doesn't help a lot. So there should be lower and upper bounds to this. And there is also, when we capture the mouse movement, we are changing this. So let's see if this is working. This is still working, or we need to fix that. When I can move it around, yes. So I can move the camera based on its position. Very cool. I think I like this. But when I go away, it should return to. So maybe I allow player to do this. Maybe like zoom in like that. But when they move out, it should switch to the default. How can we do that? Okay. And we can decrease this as well. Free camera rotation. We can call it like that. If mouse is captured, we are doing this. Okay. We can also have default yaw and default pitch. I need to keep them. I think so. Can I do some cleanup? Like this is doing the free camera rotation. Calculate free camera rotation or something. It takes delta, which is a float, and that's it. This is the thing. So I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna do calculate free cam rotation here. Give it the delta. So that is done. And here I can say calculate target position. So we can helper, or we can say like utility functions or something like that. We can say here calculate target position. I think that is standalone. What does it need? It doesn't need anything. Yeah. Do we use distance anywhere else? Oh, here. But if we didn't have any debug, this would be a local variable. Okay. Okay, and then here we say calculate target position. And then we will have function of interpolate to target, which would be these two. Yep. And then my physics process will be very smooth and simple. Handle zoom also is a utility function, so we can definitely move it below. Nice, so we have hooks, we have our utilities, which we can just collapse like that. Reading is very easy now. Can I also say here event? Oh, I'm gonna die from this smoothness. This is very cool. I love it. Very cool. I mean, look at this. I love it. Nice. So, handle rotate camera, handle capture mouse, handle input events. capture mouse takes an input event, and that is this thing. And then we should finally have handle camera rotate, handle rotate camera. It takes an event of input event, and that is this one. So then here I'm gonna call handle capture mouse and handle rotate camera. I'm gonna give them event as a parameter, and this will be just fine. Maybe we can rename this. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then we can have handle. Oh no. I'm gonna get this one, and we are gonna say function handle look around with camera or whatever. It's gonna take an event, and it will be this. Take an event. I mean, is this clean or what? Now we are gonna figure out this thing. So these are onreadies and then exports. These are dependencies. These are things that we can adjust. So let's group them. Export category, was it an export category? I think so. So we are gonna say look around settings. Nice. So yaw sensitivity, pitch sensitivity, nice. And then here we can call it export category of follow settings, because this is where we use, yeah, these are the follow settings. and then these are local variables that we have, or we can even move these over here, give them an export decorator, and these are local variables. Nice. So even we can do it like this. Yeah, some are exported, some are not, but these are based for the follow settings. Cool. And then this is mouse captured. Yeah, this is a separate thing. Yeah, I think we can even decrease this a bit. I want to check one thing. So this pitch, maximum pitch, so if I go here, right, if I make this -10, what happens? It is gone. Holy moly, what happened there? Okay, I break something. I don't think that would be important. Okay. Now when I change it, what happens here? I really don't understand. Do I have to say like if mouse capture do this? Okay, it goes to somewhere else, which is very weird. What is the pitch? Let's check. Let's check. So let's be clever about this. So we start here. And if I take a look at the remote, like that. Player cam pitch is, where is it? 0.5. I don't understand. Clamp pitch to degree to red minus 50 degrees. What I'm thinking is pitch is this. So yeah, we are using a clamp to which is understandable. Yeah, what is the problem then? .5. So if I make this like 30 and minus 30, okay, now we are talking. So I am already on minus 30 and this is okay. Now I understand. So we are already looking at minus 30 in here. It's already minus 30. So we can say 15-degree things. So minus 30 means minus 45 to minus 15. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Okay, even 15-degree. No, even that is too much. So we can say then let's close the range. Okay, let's do 5 degrees. So minus 25 to minus 35. Only 10 degree. It's still too much in my opinion. Ah, there you are. It is blocked, can't go more. But this can go a lot. I want it to stop, but it doesn't stop. This is a limit. You see, it is stopping. Hey, engineer, welcome. This is okay. This is also stopping now. This is... I'm trying to set the pitch angle boundaries. New to the channel. Well, have you subscribed already? You can do so. Thank you, man. How are you? How are you? I'm great. I'm having a blast. I feel like I am figuring out so much stuff and it gives me tremendous joy. I mean, if I may, the latest thing I achieved is this camera rotation, which I'm gonna show now, demonstrate. When I press Q and E, when I press Q, I make a clockwise rotation in 90-degree steps, and when I press E, it makes counterclockwise rotations. But this is very cool. And whenever we turn, you know, the movement, so up is always this direction, so that is also very cool. Whenever I press W, I always move upwards in the screen, but I can rotate and the rotation is very satisfying. It is very cool. I was working on this. I too am a game dev by night, but it is so hard to keep up with this. Yeah. I know. Oh, look at me. I'm too dark. My face is not working at all. Okay, that is better. Yeah. I'm on the same boat. I have a day job, but you know, having a flexible working hours works for me. I usually do half of my time with work after I put my son to bed, so I can be more liberal during the daytime. Yeah, exactly. There is family duties, there are chores for the house and such. It is very hard to keep up. That is why I intend to it is an intention. Yes, it is an intention, but also a very elevated motivation that I want to like achieve this, being a game developer, game publisher, solo game developer. We will figure it out, man. It is hard, I know, but we will figure it out. What kind of technologies are you using? Are you using Godot or something else? And looks like you are Turkish, same as me. So it is nice to see you. Jump onto the Discord if you have the... Let me give you the invite and we can have more... we can talk. How do I get the invite? There should be an invite. Where is it? Invites. Disable this and then go to the settings. Server invites. I don't know. Invites. There you are. 2 users. Okay, can I copy this? How do I copy it? Copy. I don't know how to copy that, man. Let's do it. So I go here, I go here. Do I do an invite here? Invite people. Okay. So I do this. No limit, no expiration. Copy. Oh yeah, I can do that. To the video settings, right? To the video. Yeah. It is here, but I think that is not working now. Anyway, I updated it, so it should be there. Cool. Nice to see a fellow developer with so many, you know, common grounds. Hello, sorry for bothering you. You want to offer a promotion? No, I'm not interested, man. But thanks. No, it's okay. You don't have to delete anything. I don't mind. It doesn't matter. You are very welcome. But I'm gonna stick to English. So, let's continue. Where was I? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the this pitch camera control. I'm trying to fine-tune it right now. And the way I see it, even 5 degrees is too much. So we can make it even smaller. Right now, our middle ground is -30. So let's say 3 degrees. So maximum should be 32, 38. No, 30. Wait, I am mistaken. So 27 and 33. Let's check. Hi, Gojo the dog. Welcome. Welcome. No worries. This is an English channel, English only channel. Our main communication language is English, but of course, I can understand a couple more languages, so it is fine. However you feel to communicate. Yeah. Gojo the dog, welcome. Where are you from? So let's check it out now. Nice, this is better. So 3 degrees, you cannot go anywhere, and you are limited to on the pitch. We can also make it, we can clamp the yaw as well. Yeah, let's do that. Up, release the mouse. So let's also limit the yaw. That would be we are rotating on X, And right now our x is limited to no, sorry, y is 45 and we are gonna do the same here, so 42 to 48, so max will be 48 and this is 42. Yes, and we are gonna do the same clamping similar to this one, but instead this is going to clamp yo. So it should be a very yeah, you can do this. That's fine. That's cool. Nice. I really enjoy this. The only thing remaining is to when I release the mouse capture, I want it to return to the original position. But this is very satisfying. I can't tell you how satisfying this is. Very cool. Have you tried C# in Godot? I have Unity background, but didn't like Godot's way on how Godot implements C#. It's like half-baked solution. I have not tried C# in Godot. I generally refrain from using C# or Java or that kind of languages, that object-oriented paradigm, those languages that OOP paradigm prevailing, or you know, yeah, I don't like writing code like that. GD script is just fine for me. There are some limitations to GD script as well. It needs to mature still, in my opinion. I mean, coming from TypeScript, JavaScript, which has matured in terms of like data structures or you know, some core capabilities. GD script still needs to mature, but still it is in a very good place. You prefer C++ anyway? I never tried C++. I don't know, unfortunately. We have been taught Fortran in the university. Before that, I was dabbling with Pascal, Delphi, those kind of stuff, and then I did use PHP, then C#. So I have like experimented with a lot of stuff. Now I mainly use TypeScript, also Python in one project, and GD script for my game development ambitions. I graduated from ODTÜ in Turkey for the bachelor. There we go. I think this is fine. I think that's okay. Now we also wanna have a default So on ready, I wanna also get we wanna get defaults. So default yo, like a float, and a default pitch. Yep, and we are gonna do this. So here we are gonna have a default, and whenever I release mouse capture, which is this, I should set yo equals default yo, and pitch equals default pitch. So this should set me back to my original. So I go look around, and when I remove, it doesn't return. Okay. That is because of this. Yes. Cool. Always go back to the character. So it is there. I took it away and goes back. Nice. I feel like this is very, very good. It has everything. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna commit this, and then we move on to scene transition, which I need to spend some time on ideation. Yeah. The thing I wanna do, it may be a very preemptive thing or unnecessary at this stage, but that is something I wanna explore and learn at the same time. You really like the depth effect? Yeah, I also liked it. I took the inspiration from Tunic. Not this, of course. It may not be apparent on this screenshot. Let's go. What's happening? There is a blur effect at the edges. I'm trying to get that. Right now mine is more aggressive. But I'm gonna polish it. You see, it happened here. It's getting blurry. Anyway, we will see. I like this a lot. You can see so many things to do. Yeah. By the way, this is not... The game doesn't have this map. Oh, it is so different in the game. Interesting. No, it is the... Let me find it. It is the attributes, camera attributes here. DOF blur, so depth of field blur. I enabled far and near. So based on my camera placement, everything that is above 210 meters from the camera gets blurred, and everything that is nearer than 199 meters gets blurred. Between is the focus area, so between these values. The rest is blurred, but you will notice because of that I have blur effect at the top and at the bottom, but not on the sides, because the camera is equidistant to the sides compared to the center. Yeah, probably, but this is how I did it. I'm thinking applying some effects to the sides, probably with shaders, but I need to first learn and figure that out. But right now that is enough for me. Yeah. If only this had more flexibility. Okay. I really like how clean this looks. Yeah, Godot is awesome. I started with Unity, and then after last year I dropped it for good and switched to Godot, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I don't have any serious experience with neither Unreal nor Unity or anything else. I would say whatever counts in terms of any kind of game development I have with Godot, and that is like a really good experience. I have no particular complaints other than the UI. I must say the UI is some UI choices, some button placements. It doesn't make sense. It is counterintuitive even. But other than that, Godot is great. So what I wanna do is when someone clicks start, I want this to dissolve into a scene. This scene, transition scene, it will start like nothing is changed, but it will dissolve into that scene, and then the camera will start from this button. This button will become the start node of a workflow diagram. So let's say something like this. Yeah, so this start button will become the start node, and then there will be a animated arrow going down, and maybe it will say like is there a robot available, decision node, and then it will follow another arrow saying no, and then it will come to a process. It will say okay, printing a robot or something like that, and then we will follow another arrow, and then it will dissolve, and we will see this robot, maybe with some shader that it is being printed out like this, and then you will be able to move around. So I want to achieve that as well before going into game systems and, you know, some kind of demo level building. Yeah, I left game dev because it's so hard to the point that damages my brain. I went to Java backend route, sadly. I see. Well, the conditions and you know, whatever life deals to us is different for everyone, so you do whatever best for you and stick with your choices. And I believe that however the situation is for you, you can still create. It might take time, it might be harder for some people than the others, but you can slowly create another option for yourself. I believe in that. It happened to me a couple of times now that I was forced to a choice. I had no choice but one, and I had to do it. But while I am at it, I slowly carved myself another option that when time comes I get to select it and make my own you know, free choice or whatever. Yeah, well, I wish you good luck. Okay, I'm gonna commit this thing, which looks great in my opinion. There is a lot of simplification, and I'm gonna commit this. I don't care about naming here on this project much. Let's say better camera controls. Hello Dan, welcome. Oh, Bernardo, two nerdy nerds, welcome guys. Hey, life is great. I have great camera control here. Let me show you. Welcome, bear like lion. Welcome. Too many good people. Let me show you. So this is my humble character still, but look at the camera. So when I press Q, you can rotate. Look at this seamless and like very satisfying rotation animation. Yeah, and you can do counterclockwise. You can keep moving. North is always north. Your character just turns around. I just keep pressing D and it just keeps rotating. Yeah, it is very cool. And then when you want to look around, you can look around like that. And when you release the mouse capture, it sticks back to the default place. Yeah, I have great satisfaction from this. So smooth, amazing. That is slick. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much, guys. So good. The camera change is looking really nice. Yeah, I agree. And it was very simple. Yesterday, I was like barking up on the wrong tree. You see, my camera setup is like this. There is this root node which has 0 transform, and when I place it under the player, it also has a 0 transform. And then there's a pivot which has all the transform information, and the camera is the child of this pivot, which also has 0 transform. Then yesterday I was trying to move this pivot in the scene, applying some changes to the position and rotation of it. And today I realized that I can simply rotate the root node 90 degrees and it will move everything, including the pivot and such. So it is very simple. I can show it so this is yesterday, right? I had to keep track of all these predefined positions for the camera, and I was trying to interpolate to that position, to that rotation, etc. And now all I have to do, maybe it was too small, I'm not sure. Would you be able to see it? Yeah. So there was these like predefined positions I had to keep track of. I had to document whatever. Now the only thing I do, I deleted everything. I get to get rid of everything. So the only thing instead of that, the only thing I do is let me show you here. Why not? The only thing I do is interpolate to target. I added this line instead of that everything else. How do you make the keys match the camera direction? It is so here on my player script I am getting the direction. So first we get the input direction, and then I rotate it based on the camera rotation Y and camera target rotation Y. So takes the rotational input from these two nodes and rotate it on the Y-axis, and that is always I apply the move and slide based on that velocity. I change the velocity on that. Yeah, it is very, when you look at it, when you look at the mathematics, I can say I still don't understand, but I can follow. Yeah. What is the Git client? It is fork-git. It is like an essential for me. I use it every time. Yeah, it is a very nice challenge going to 3D then. Yeah, I really agree. I think you should do that. It feels to me much, I wouldn't say simpler, but makes more sense to me, because yeah, I am not doing that yet, but I have a solid modeling experience for engineering purposes. So when it comes to modeling, it makes more sense to me in terms other than, so instead of dealing with textures and sprites and everything. Yeah, what's up with your projects? I am getting into the streams of yours, but I'm not being active in the chat recently. I'm just lurking and I'm not sure. I'm just lurking. Yeah. Fork is a lifesaver for me. It is very essential. This is the first thing I install whenever I set up a new machine. It has such good visualization of the Git history. That is nice. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I think everyone should get into it. Is if there's a time that you can achieve success with game development, I mean financial success, it is now. So if you have some passion towards it, I think anyone should try. Yeah, I learned about a great website, game interfaces. Was it what was it? Interface in game. Did you know about this? I recently learned about this. I was thinking about the heads-up displays, and these are very cool. You can find, like, you see here, you can find title screens, like mid-game pause scenes, pause UI, all kinds of, yeah, that is very cool. Player vitals, getting them like in a list, very contextual. Equipped items and abilities. I don't know, it is great. Yeah, it was mind-blowing for me. I spent hours looking at this the other day, and I had no idea there was such thing. Aria level name. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Do you want me to put it in chat? It is this is another alternative. No, these are just references to games and how they are doing UI. Yeah. Cool. So nice to see all these people. Welcome, guys. If you are new to the channel, please, if you are on Twitch, consider following. If you are on YouTube, consider subscribing. I am Faruk. I am a web dev during the day and game dev on my own time. I am working with Godot, and right now my aspiration, my aim, my objective is to do this game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting in a future, in the future, of course, where AI so where humanity got so dependent on the AI, on the automation or whatever, AI agents, and everything failed, whatever. and you are just playing a simple robot, simple utility robot, which tries to wake up and empower an AI overlord. So yeah, right now we have this camera and player movement. This is the starting point, but it is, so far it is very cool. I have been spending time to really perfect and polish this camera controls and player movement, and it is looking like this. So this is all I can show at the moment. I have a 2D imagination of this game, which is available in itch.io. I have done this in April. You can go there. It has a small portion, one mechanics that I am thinking of implementing. It has that as a puzzle thing. So this is a 2D interpretation of some of the part of the idea. So you can open doors by changing the key that you have, but some doors have more requirements that obviously you don't have at the moment, so you cannot do that. There's also a energy level that you need to keep track of here. But yeah, basically this was the first game I ever made. First somehow finishes and completes, gets to a completion. It is very simplistic and yeah, but still it's a game. So what can we do here? We can do this perhaps, and then I can lock this one and move this. Right now it's matching and we can go. Yeah, there is this one also if you want to go and check it out. But anyway, so this is me, guys. I would be I would really appreciate if you check me out from time to time. I will be here almost every day, daily. I open up stream at around noon Central European time, and stay online for 2 hours or something. Now I am going to unfortunately leave the stream, turn off, but we can maybe go to somewhere else. What do you think? I'm gonna drop you off to, let's go here, and then I will be here tomorrow. So I wish to see you all tomorrow. Have a good day and come check out. Bye. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you. Take care.